Hello and welcome back. Yes, guys, I can't believe I lost finally to a ranger in a competition. A fair one, I guess. Well, not very fair because he knew where the stashes were, didn't you, Pharaoh, and I didn't. But alright, let's talk to you again and see. We read it last episode, what he said, but let's talk to him and continue our quest now. Now we have to find the next stash, if we could, before he gets there. Reach the ranger cache before Pharaoh. Yes, indeed. Welcome back, friends. Whoa. A riverside bank made us afeared here. Embedded slimy tooth. He embedded his slimy tooth in us? Not fair. What is fair is the blue skies of this dark night. Well, not very dark. They're always dark blue here for some reason. It's amazing. Some rare atmospheric phenomenon. You made it to the cache before Pharaoh. Now remain alert for him. Okay. Well, I have to deal with wolves, so I could actually make it before him, huh? A rustling in the bushes to the east signals Pharaoh's approach. Wow. The rustling in the bushes, I barely heard it because of those wolves here. Okay. And we collected wolf hides in the process for another quest, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Hey. Hey, you, mister. What? I cannot select you? What am I supposed to do now, guys? See? I'm supposed to apprehend Pharaoh, but I can't. Because the game is broken. Ah, from this angle it works. Okay. I'm sorry for this deception, Basabur, but Pharaoh insisted that I help him in this. Oh, I see. This is not Pharaoh at all, but Heltron, young ranger of Thornhat. Really? But if this isn't Pharaoh, where might the stealthy ranger be found? I'm sorry about this, Basabur, but I could not deny Pharaoh his wish. And why not? Aha. So he tricked me, huh? Here he is. Young Helchon has not the ears to deny his elders anything, which makes him a useful ally when I have need of outwitting one such as you at a friendly contest, Basabur. How friendly is it, really? Ah, do not frown so. It is only a game, after all. How about we call off the contest, my good man, in the interest of preserving our young friendship? I'll think on that. You can find the last cache and bring it back to Mitrandan, and I will carry the first two back to him, heavy though they are. It is only fair, and I will not embarrass you further. You didn't embarrass me, really. The last cache is on an island in the stream, a short distance to the northeast. Alright, let's collect the third ranger cache. Then... Okay. Which will be that way, okay. How far from here? Well, a moor stalker? Let's see. Not too far at all. So I don't even know if we can approach it from here though. Oh yeah, we can, I guess. Yes, yes. Yes, more prowess. We got a lynx hide or two. Just one, okay. Okay, now, what did he say? It's on an island in the stream. Is this technically a small island here? Yeah, I guess it is. As you approach the ranger cache, you detect someone sneaking about. Well, Pharaoh. What? Pharaoh jumps, startled at your approach. When he sees it, when he sees it is you, his face falls. Ah, you got me, Basabur. Yes, I told you I was not going to try to reach this cache, but I thought I might surprise you and win all 3 rounds. Very well, very well. But now you get to pick up this cash, you're too silly. And bring it all the way back to Mitrantown. Enjoy your victory and your aching arms, then. Theron smirks at you. Perhaps I'm more skilled at stealth than I am losing with grace, possible. But that is not a requirement of my duty. I thank you for the game. Oh boy. Now you get to pick this cash and bring it all the way to... Okay. Same text, unfortunately. Okay. The Rangers of Thornhat hid this cache in the wilderness out of an abundance of caution. Not very well hidden, but... Okay. It then waits for the contents of the cache back at Thornhat. Okay. I'm sure he does, narrator. I'm sure he does. However... let's see. What makes sense now? I think what makes sense is to collect hides from wolves and from lynxes and leather from Avant. From all around here. And then go on to whatever is next. So, I don't mean to bore you with trying to find all the animals I need for hides and stuff, so I'll meet you once I'm more or less done with this. Interestingly enough, wargs do count for hides as well, because it actually says collect hides from wolves or wargs. I missed that. So, but not every single killing counts. Apparently I'm not as skillful as used to be at collecting hides from animals. If you recall, many times when we have to collect hides, every single animal I defeat counts. In this case, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Alright, on that note, again, I shall see you when I'm done. Alright, hopefully this Riverside of Ankh will do for the last hide, yes. Or leather, rather. Very well. Now... Oh yes, we now also need to collect fresh meat for the arrival of the Maytorns. If you remember the funny son who has holes in his socks and complains about that he might get in trouble, even though he's like 60 years old already or something, from his old parents. Anyways, so he said, oh, could you like just hunt a little bit of boar, like 8 giant boars, you know, or something, you know. So that's what we have to do, I guess. So that's what counts as fresh meat. I don't know how much a family of 3 could eat, but apparently it's an impressive amount. So, yes. Here we see a boar. And again, I wasn't kidding when I said that they're big, right? I mean, look, I'm a tall, big guy. Look how giant this is. And yes, we did collect fresh meat from the forest boar. But apparently we have to defeat 8 total, which is a crazy amount, right? Just so that 3 people can have a dinner. Well, maybe more than 1 dinner, but still, that's ridiculous. And you know, old people tend to eat less, you know, which is normal and fine and understandable, but not in this case, apparently. Not in this case. Well, it looks like it won't take me too long to defeat 8 though, so we should do it together then. Poor sleeping forest boars. What am I doing? Just because of a whim of an old son. Again, afraid of being caught off guard by his parents for having holes in his socks. Anyways, I think we're done now, so... yes, I'll meet you back in the town. And here we are in Thornhat. And here we are in Thornhat. Okay, let's bring the contents of the Ranger cache to Mitrantown. Right here. There's always work to be done when you are a friend of the Rangers. Yes, yes, I agree with that. Thank you for the contents of this cache, Bassador. They will be of great use for the Dunedain that travel soon eastward. I understand that you bested Pharaon at one of his innumerable contests. Whatever. I dare say it will do him some good to be overmatched from time to time. Few among the Dunedain have the time or the patience to play at his games any longer. Oh, I don't blame you. Still, he is a master of stealth. That's useful, and brings valuable skills to our people whenever he sets his mind to his duty, which is never. Thank you again for this, my friend. Okay, heavy boots of Mitotio. Let's see. Incoming healing, yeah, they're more on the defensive side, they're good. Boots of Mitotio. Also mixed. Offense, defense, and traveling shoes of Mitotio. Okay, not bad, but I have better for my needs. Okay, completed Pharaon, Master of Stealth, but not only. We completed more quests, I guess. And we kept our virtue, which means one thing, we should switch to charity next. Okay, now let's talk to Mithrandan again, because he has another quest for us. It is not unusual for one of the Dunedain to spend hours walking in the wilderness, far from home. Indeed, it is how we came to be called Rangers, by the folk who warm themselves by the fires we protect. I never thought of that, but okay. This is especially true of our healers. Folks such as Mandan and Idrian were often gone for hours or days at a time in search of rare herbs. Idrian is always welcomed back with smiles and laughter. And Mandan, well, Mandan's healing skills are welcomed. But the man himself can be rather abrasive. Still, he is a master healer, and we're lucky to have him. But he has been gone for a long time. If your travels take you to one of the rivers northeast of Thornhead, might I ask you to see if Mandan is in danger or needs assistance? Like assistance in finding rare herbs? Actually, I can help with that. I have some skill with that. He often walks the riverbanks, seeking ingredients of which to make use. Mandan the Herb Master. Okay, so we can do that in a bit, but first let's return to Waltney Mayton III and his socks.
What do you need?
Oh, hello. Please tell me you have something I can serve for dinner. Oh my, this is better than I could have done myself by far. Thank you so much. You're not welcome. I still have much to do before my home is ready for my parents, like fix the hole in my socks. But at least dinner is possible now. Yeah, only possible though. Well, if you'll excuse me, I have much yet to do. Stout recovered trinket of Mitoti? Wait, I don't like that. Stout recovered trinket of Mitoti doesn't make sense grammatically to me. But maybe I'm missing something. Mitigation, fine. Or clever recovered trinket of Mitoti. Okay, I see. Anyways, let's see. Fate, I don't care about. Yeah, I don't care about either of those, but I'll pick one. What else did we do now? We completed something else, maybe reputation. Oh yeah. Good. Next level is kindred. Good, good. Fine. Now, let's see what else awaits us here. Oh yes, we have to bring the leather and hides to Angwent. Sure, and I suspect he will give us another quest. That's my... because I'm sure he needs more than that. But maybe I'm wrong. We'll see. Maybe now we have to hunt Avank again, just so that we get their spines or needles or whatever. Wait. Oh, I had to bring the swords awaiting repair to a barrel by the forge in Thornhead, and I never did this? That's ridiculous. Okay. This barrel is intended for the swords awaiting repair in the forges of Thornhead. Okay. Let's distribute. The ranger Prestadir catches your eye and calls for you to speak with him. Okay, maybe we'll speak with him first. You are a friend of Ravadron, Asubur? It is a pleasure to meet you. May I ask what brings you and he to Thornhead at this hour? You tell the ranger that Ravadron is saying farewell to the places he knows before journeying to the Grey Heavens, where he will board a ship and lead me north. That was very diplomatic of me to say that, but I see. That is his choice, and it is not a choice that is available to all of us. Can I ask you to do something for me, my new friend? While I finish up my work here at the forge and speak with Ravadron, will you patrol the bounds of Thornhead? We are preparing our own departure. Yes, I've heard this a million times already. Though our destination lies to the east and not the west, as his does. And if fortune is with us, ours will not prove as permanent a stay as Ravadron's. Yes, probably. Hopefully. Okay, now let's first talk to Angwet as well. This will do very nicely, Basibur. I thank you for these hides on behalf of the Dunedain, and name you a friend of Thornhead. Great. Reliable earring of Middleteal. Just one though, but very reliable apparently. Let's see. It's not bad, but it has fate, which I don't like. Skirmisher's earring of Middleteal, also fate, and studied earring of Middleteal, also fate. No, thank you. Okay. But we're good with him, okay, surprisingly. He has no more tasks for us, at least for now. So now we shall conduct a patrol of the outskirts of this town, which I like. The people, mixed feelings, but the town I do like. Okay, so let's see. Wow, we can patrol in our boat. Boat? Why did it say boat? That's the second time it happens when I refer to my boar as boat, and I don't know why. Maybe because he's kind of chubby. In any case, let's see. So this is one border, I think. The path here is idyllic, wide, and free of immediate danger. Except some poisonous plants, but, you know, I guess that's not immediate danger. Okay. I shall continue further, apparently. How far? Here? Oh. I see. Adrian watches the fort near Thornhead and reports nothing unusual. Greetings. Welcome to Thornhead, champion. Always quiet at the fort for the moment, but in a few seconds, things might change. Okay, let's continue that way, I guess. Okay. Our friend here. The broken wall in front of Thornhead reveals no sign of intrusion, except the intrusive back of Calithil, who never, as you know from previous episodes, never leaves this wall, embracing its coldness for some reason. Fine.
Greetings.
Calithil nods at you, but says nothing. Yeah, after my comments, what is he supposed to say, huh? Okay, now I have to conduct a further patrol. Here? At the bridge, I guess? I don't know. Fine, we can do this. Oh well. No, it wasn't the bridge, which makes sense because it's not the border of the town. Here. This approach to Thornhead seems clear, despite hostile sounds from the heights. All seems well here for now. Okay. And this is Helchon. Let's talk to you, sneaky little young ranger. You're an adventurer, Basubur? It is a pleasure to meet you. We already met, if you don't remember. Just like less than an hour ago. My name is Helchon, and I am only lately removed from childhood. I can tell. Aye, it is true. I'm very recently sworn to the service of Aragorn, chieftain of the Dunedain, but that's always an honor, isn't it? It seems only a short time ago that I led a battalion of my fellows in and around Thornhead, delving into the hillside caves and exploring the woodlands without supervision. But we were only children. Now I'm a man grown, and now I'm supervised. I mean, I have taken the oath of the Rangers and will die in service of to Argon. Okay, if I must. Okay, okay. Take it slow there. I'm eager to prove my worthiness, but for today I have been tasked with a simple duty, patrolling the bounds of Telgard. Oh, what is Telgard? Oh, the ruins. Okay. Perhaps you will accompany me and tell me of your adventures? Why not? It will help pass the time, and I fear nothing so much as I fear boredom and tedium. Really? You're lucky then. Has all the magic and excitement gone from the world? No, it's always inside of you, you know. I'll meet you near Telgrad. Alright then, Helchon, lately sworn. Okay. Well, let's first talk to Ravedron in Thornhead. And then maybe in the next episode we'll join the young man here. Shall see. Okay. Here we are. Let's talk to Ravedron.
Megovanen.
You're back, Basselbour, and I'm only showing you your back. My back, because you're back, you know? Got it. I have told the Dunedain about the war back and spoken of my hope that the Rangers will watch over the Stagscorns after my departure. But they have not agreed to do so. Yeah, they have better priorities, you know, to worry about. I admit this is not the news for which I had hoped when we came to Thornhead. Yes, you are officially annoying now.
Will you lend me your ear?
These Dunedain have always gone where they will, and Presidir tells me that they're soon to depart on such an errand. How can they protect the Stagscorns if they intend to leave the Angle and cross the mountains? How indeed too? It's a mystery, right, Elf? Must I change my plans? Should I not journey to the Grey Havens, there to leave me the earth? Now, that's a more reasonable question. Long memories.
What can I do for you?
Should I stay after all? Must Hydrocon leave me behind? Well, here is Prestodir. Let's talk to him now. I told Ravedron that in confidence, Basselbour, but yes, I and some of my folk have been tasked with looking into some of the rumors coming from Mirkwood. We are soon to depart, and cannot promise him what he seeks of us, right? Very reasonable, right? We of the Dunedain have sworn an oath to Aragorn, our chief, and none of us would break that oath, even for so dear a friend as Ravedron. Dear a friend, sure. And he knows this, which tells me this performance is for your benefit, Basselbour. Yeah, I think you're absolutely right here. Prestidir turns again to Ravedron. Change none of your plans, my friend. Not all of the Dunedain will come with me on this errand, and many of our people will remain here at Thornhead. They'll keep an eye upon the safety of the woodcutter and his family. Speak to Mitrandan and Angwet and see if it is not so. But for you, Basselbour, while I have your ear, there's something I would like to discuss. Let us meet near Aetheldir to the north, and we can speak while I conduct my last patrol for the day. For today, I guess. Alright, very interesting. Let's see. Anything else in the vicinity here? No, I think... What is the quest that takes us so far north? Oh, the Long Memories one, yes, that makes sense, because the ruins of Telgrad was one of the first ruins we dealt with much further north. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I believe we could quick travel to... Can we? Oh, we can quick travel to Tamlummeren. Okay, never mind. Tamlummeren is here, and I was hoping I can quick travel up to over there, but I can't. That's okay. What we'll do, guys, is we'll say I'll bid you farewell for now, and we'll continue our adventures here in the beautiful Angle of Mitteldew next time. Take care, my friends. Happy holidays. Enjoy life. and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.